I'm Joe, and this is the Joe Show, named after yours truly. We are going to be making some very original recipes, all of which, by the way, I wrote in the past 2 months and have never, ever been tried before by mankind. Tonight we are going to be making Hog Nog. So, let's get to work, shall we? Okay, as usual, we're going to start with step 1. Step 7. And step 1 is separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. It uses 2 eggs. 1, 2. So we're going to crack them. Dump it in the egg separator. This is not going the way I was hoping. I feel like dangling legs of jello. This is not working. Well, that last egg didn't quite work the way we were hoping. But let's get a new egg. Finally, something instead of jelly that's thick enough to, I don't know. Well, that's jelly, but okay. Well, that turned out okay. On to the next step now. So, we are going to get 3 cups of milk and put it in here. There's about 2 cups. We'll get a little less than 1 cup next time, since I went a little over. That should be good. The next step, which is actually part of this step, is get a 1/2 cup of the 1/2 and 1/2 or canned milk. So I'm gonna punch a hole right there, and punch a hole in it there. Splash. Let's see. That's a 1/2 cup. Okay, so we're gonna pour that in there. So we've now finally blended our 1/2 and 1/2 milk and egg yolk mixture. So we're going to move to the next step, which is adding 3 tablespoons of sugar. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to stir that up until the sugar is dissolved. This is looking tasty. Okay, and finally, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to mix that in there. All right, we're ready to cook this. Let's see. There's a little sugar still in there. Oh well, that should do. This is gonna make some really good hog nog. So we turn this on to about medium heat. Right about now, well, when this starts to simmer, we're going to add the eggnog spice, which can be substituted with a mix of nutmeg and ginger, and a little extra ginger. Now it's very important that we do not let this hog nog boil because, well, it just takes too long to cool off and serve. So once it reaches simmering, we're going to move on to the next step, which should be soon. It looks like it's starting to simmer. Make sure you don't let this boil, otherwise it'll take a while to cool or to get out. We got a little more nutmeg and eggnog spice and ginger, so we'll make that one a little indented. And I'll get another one because ginger is also a separate ingredient. About the same amount. And we'll make this 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. A little more heaping. Like that. So I'm going to stir this up. This is smelling good. We're going to let this cool down a little and thicken. So we're going to turn this heat way down, but not off. So I'm going to take this out, and we're just going to leave that for a few minutes. This is going to be really good. Well, it's been about 5 minutes, and the hog nog, which is looking extremely good, is thick enough. We're ready to serve. I'm just going to serve. Ladle it up. Let's sample this. The first cup of hog nog ever to be tasted by mankind. And it's luscious. Well, thanks for joining us in the Joe Show. Tune in next time.